Hey guys, Iceless here, and today I want to talk about Draven's new passive. As you all know, last patch he was reworked to have a completely new passive. He no longer has the bleed, he has the League of Draven. And what that means is whenever you catch a spinning axe or get a last hit, you get a stack of adoration. When you kill an enemy champion, you cash in half of your stacks for 3 gold apiece. However, when you die, you lose half your stacks. So it's definitely an interesting passive, and everyone said, oh, well, Draven's garbage now, don't play him, but they say that whenever someone gets nerfed, I like to get in there and kind of get my own opinion. First of all, Draven was 100% nerfed with this new passive, right? I mean, doesn't do any damage. His old passive did a lot of damage, especially early game in lane, and if you could stack it up. So this is definitely a net nerf. You 100% will not be able to trade as well in lane anymore as him, so you need to be a lot more careful and pick your spots a little bit better. I don't feel like it really affects his team fight as much, especially in the late game. He definitely will not be permabanned in ranked anymore, which is good. I mean, it was a little tough to deal with, and especially against some lanes like as a Vayne or Tristana. It was really, really difficult to deal with him with the bleed and the massive damage from his Q. So let's see, what else? His Q will still chunk really hard at all stages of the game, so his trading in lane will still be good. And you can still, you know, demolish people late game. So let's see, right here in this clip, I get caught because I'm an idiot, and my support was going to ward. I should have backed up, and I die. So that's me being a noob. Don't do that. I started off this game pretty poorly. I'm 2-6, I believe. And we get into a team fight right here, and I've gotten 2 kills, so I've cashed in some stacks, but not many. I have a decent amount of stacks right now. I forget exactly how many. But you know, his team fight, as you can see, is still pretty good. I get an ult off here, hit a few people, start doing some work on Nasus. My team did a lot of work here, though, pretty much. They did their jobs and kited everyone around for pretty much forever, and I got to stay in the back at full health and throw axes at people. So, I mean, as you can see right here, like in team fights, and I'm behind in this game, so, I mean, in team fights, I still feel like Draven, you know, does damage. He does what he's supposed to do. I did get really lucky this team fight because my team did a really good job of just kind of, like I said, distracting everyone from me, and I got to hang out in the back. So I mean, I don't know. Overall, this was an interesting game because I originally was like, oh man, I started off so badly, I'm gonna scrap this, but I came back and I actually ended up leapfrogging this Tristana who started off like, I don't know, 5-2 or something. Because well, not entirely, but partially because I farmed about 1,600 gold off Draven's new passive, which is more than a BF sword. So that's pretty nice. I think it definitely made a little bit of a difference for me. As the game just kept going on, I was able to continually farm stacks off team fights, which was kind of nice. I like that a lot, and yeah. I don't know, the passive seemed okay. I like it a lot gameplay-wise. I mean, it's really fun. There's like a mini game, and Draven's already about mini games, like with catching axes, so it fits his playstyle. I guess in conclusion, I would say his new passive is clearly a nerf, but I like it. It rewards getting in there, cashing your stacks, even if you die, it's still worthwhile. It rewards aggressive play, and there's a risk associated, and if you die, you lose stacks. So I think it's really, really good. I like it a lot. He definitely needed the hit to his lane phase for sure. It was a little ridiculous there. And yeah, so I will definitely still be playing Draven.
He's still a lot of fun, and I think he's still a very good pick.